Hey, this is Matthew Riddle, the King of Bros, and you're watching AMBY.
Hey everyone, it's Alicia from AMBY, and I am so excited to have the King of Bros, Matt Riddle, on AMBY once again. Welcome.
Thanks for having me back. It's
Thank
an
you
honor
so much for joining me.
and a pleasure.
I'm excited to have you back.
Yeah.
A lot of people after the first one was like, can we have him on? And it's going to be about a month since I first spoke with you, but here we are. I'm very excited.
You know, it was good. Got some good feedback, and we're back again at it. So let's see how it plays out for round two.
I have to kick things off by asking, have there been any other Can't Scratch Beaver moments since I last saw you?
No, there hasn't. I mean, other than people bringing it up to me because they didn't realize I did that.
Yeah?
But no, there hasn't been any more Can't Scratch Beaver moments. You know, that was one moment. I mean, to say I don't sing songs wrong all the time, that'd be a lie. I do. But nothing at that level. That's gold.
Wow.
I gave you gold.
You did. It was really good.
I don't know if we're going to top it this round.
I think we will.
You
I
think
can
so?
feel it.
Okay.
I can feel it.
I'm wondering what kind of questions we got.
Oh, just you wait. There's some good ones.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I, of course, have to say a belated happy birthday.
Thank you.
Or should I say birthday?
It's a birthday.
Yeah.
It's a birthday celebration. I started selling Mardi Gras a week before my birthday. It was good. The family enjoyed it. And, it turned 32 years young.
We had a big get-together, too.
Was it? Oh, I did.
Yeah.
I did in New York City. It was very fun. Got some of the fans from Evolve, a bunch of the guys that I work with from Evolve, and had a little hootenanny down in, I think it was in Jamaica, Queens. My buddy has a friend that owns a bar down there, and it was a very unique evening, and it was
unique.
It was good.
Okay, when people use the word unique, there's always something I have to ask.
Oh,
what made it?
no, I didn't mean it like that. I just meant it was unique. It was different. Because I'm not from New York City. I'm more from the country. Even though I'm everybody's like, oh, California. I'm more I'm from upstate New York. I grew up on a mountain outside of Saratoga Springs. So it's more like that. But it was a city party. A lot of people, a lot of drinking. There was a hookah. Stuff like that. I've never was a part of a hookah bar, so experiences.
Okay.
Enjoyed them.
It was a good time.
Good times, good people, good drinks.
Well, here it is January in Toronto, so we're here for Smash Wrestling, and I had no idea, because it's really cold here. I did not know if you were going to have the flip-flops on, and I saw a photograph of you just pop up in my feed because we follow each other. It's he has the flip-flops. It was in Chicago a few days ago.
Yeah. Well, it was really warm. I got to Chicago, super warm, and then I was and I only brought flip-flops, and I'm Toronto.
That's all you brought.
Always ice cold. And then I got here, and I was pleasant surprise.
This is nice. This is really nice for you.
Very nice.
Okay.
The weather has worked out in the bros' favor, and I'm appreciating it.
Does anyone look at the bro when you're walking down? Why is he wearing flip-flops?
Yeah.
Do you get any stares?
I'll tell you this. I don't think it's just the flip-flops. My buddy Gabe Spolowski, he said, and I don't think it's I'm special or anything, but he says Matt, you have the airport factor. And I go, what's the airport factor? And he goes, when you go to an airport, you can tell the people that are on vacation, the people that travel all the time, the businessmen, whatever. And then there's guys like you. And I'm like, what do you mean guys like me? And he goes, why are you there? Why do you look the way you look? Are you in a band? Do you do this?
Okay.
Why are you flying? Are you visiting family? We don't know. There's it doesn't seem like you have an answer. You're by yourself. You're traveling all the time, and you look the way you look. It's what are you doing? What's your job? Are you that's the airport factor. We're questions. So yeah, I think the flip-flops help with that.
Ooh, who is this guy?
Wearing flip-flops?
The mystery.
Hold out. Whoa, he has shaggy hair, but he's a little too old to have shaggy hair. Doesn't he have a real job? Then they see the wedding band. They're like, oh, he's married? Or does he not know? Maybe he's wearing a random ring on the finger. They don't know.
The wrong finger.
They don't know. But, there's a lot going on here. And there's a lot to take in. So yeah, flip-flops are just part of it.
If you were looking at yourself from the outside, what would you think if you had that airport factor running through your mind?
I'm doing it right now.
Okay.
I want to hang out with that guy. And he got, and I see people all the time. They see me in my flip-flops just chilling, and they're like, you're pretty cool. And I'm like, thank you.
You'd be bros with yourself.
That's what happens.
Okay.
I think so. I can tell you this: a 12-year-old Matt could see 32-year-old Matt. Pretty excited.
Yeah, you're
Pretty
like,
excited.
I
Pretty happy. Pretty happy with the decisions he made. So things are good.
Well, something else that is better than good is the fact that we have seen yourself and Jeff Cobb team up as the Chosen Bros. Amazing together.
I thought you were gonna start singing right there the way you said.
Oh, yeah?
Chosen Bros.
Chosen Bros.
I thought you were gonna go with a melody or
But
something.
what would you have done there? Anything?
I don't know.
No?
You know I'm not really musically inclined. You know, I don't know what I would do. I'd probably make up some bad word, you know, cat scratch fevers or bad, whatever.
It all goes back to that.
Always goes back to
now that we've let the whole world know.
Yes, but I have tagged with Jeff Cobb.
Yeah.
You know, did the PWGs the other day, did the MLWs, you know, against Tom Lawler and Seth Petrozelli.
You both have been killing it.
You know, I'll be honest, that's what me and Jeff Cobb do. Like, we're both here. We were both in AAW Chicago, yesterday, and yeah, that's what we do. I'll see him next weekend probably. You know, we just do the tours.
It's just the lifestyle. We just kill it
It
24/7.
really is the lifestyle. It's pretty sweet, you know, work weekends. And the funny thing is, I feel like most people are like, they work all week, and then they party on the weekends, and then they work all week. It's like me. I work on the weekends, and I party a little on the weekends, and I don't party at all during the week. So I feel like I get everything in on my, like,
On the
3-4
weekends.
days. And it's like, now it's just relaxation and getting to the nitty-gritty, you know?
Who's someone else you feel like you would really vibe with in the ring? Someone that either you've yet to team up with or you'd like to do it again?
Well, I've wrestled this person multiple times. I don't know if you know this individual. Have you ever heard of David Starr?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love that man. I love that man of mine. I love me some David Starr. Been a big fan of his work since day one.
Okay.
We kind of like, he got into the business a little before me, but you know, I had one of my longer matches with him starting off, and then like we both just evolved very quickly, and from what we were then to now is night and day.
You mentioned how a lot of your work happens on the weekends, and the thing is with working for these different promotions, you're working for a lot of different ones and showing up at different places,
Always.
so you're constantly traveling to different spots. Is there anywhere though you would just love to chill out, that you don't have to be in and out, there's no show, you can just kind of relax and explore the city?
Oh, like, I mean, I would like to do that a lot of places, you know, Toronto being one of them, you know, because I've been here as a child, but as an adult, you know, it's different, you know, so I would like to take in the scenes and do some stuff like that, you know, but I don't know, I like Toronto. I'd like to go to Vancouver, you know, if we're talking Canada. I've been a lot of other places and got to chill out. Like, I've been to London a bunch, and I've been to Ireland and stuff, and they're cool, but, like, I don't know. I really like jumping around. I get really bored really quick.
I was about to say, you really just downplayed, like, London. They're cool.
It's cool, but it's like, but at the same time, it's like, oh, it's London, like Big Ben. You know, like, but it's like, oh, but I'm like, oh, New York City, Statue of Liberty.
Yeah, it's just one of those, you just shrug it off.
Whatever. It took some time to build that, you know. Like, I respect the hard work that went into it. But, you know, is it going to make me stay? Probably not. It's not
Okay.
enough, you know.
What I would love to see, because we have some,
I will say this. I lived in Vegas for years, and I really enjoyed Vegas. And I didn't party or anything, but it was like I like to rock climb. I like the weather conditions, and I like to eat like 24/7. In Las Vegas, not only do they party 24/7, but you can get like sushi or anything 24/7, and it's like a melting pot of cultures, you know, because everybody's like, oh, Vegas, gambling. Hey, I'll open up a restaurant, and then boom. Food galore.
Sushi the go-to for you?
You know, I'm a big fan of the sush. That's what I was looking for.
Sush.
I wanted to make it to New Japan or Japan. You know, I was heartbroken. Well, no, that's Jeff Cobb. That's
Oh, yeah, Cobb has new pins in too.
Yeah, that's the king
What's the New
of-
Japan styling?
Oh, yeah. It's a smart move.
Really?
I mean, I did the same thing with a T-shirt. Smart stuff, making money. But, yes, but I love the sush. I was hoping to go to Japan and eat some authentic sush. But
All about the sush.
it is. I even watched some videos on how to eat it properly. Like, you don't dip your rice into the sauce. You dip your fish into the sauce. You didn't know that, did you?
I had no idea.
I know.
You're educating me.
I've been dipping rice first this whole time.
Same.
These guys probably think I'm an idiot. But now I know better. But it doesn't matter because I'm still in the North Americas.
Toronto, though, here we have some really great karaoke bars, some really cool spots. I would love to do something in the future where we maybe...
I think that could be a plan. I think
Yeah.
me and Smash's future is pretty bright. So I don't see where that would be a problem. I think we should make that
Amazing.
happen.
Next
Make some
time.
magic at a karaoke bar.
Well, I was speaking with you after our interview, kind of once the Smash show last time wrapped up. We were talking about how there are a lot of similarities between wrestlers and their hobbies. Like, a lot of it is anime, horror films, and it all kind of ties in together.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's kind of where I was
Yeah.
going with it. So to you, as far as anime goes, what kind of brought you into that first?
What brought me into anime?
Yeah.
Always big into animation. I love a world where one second you could be smashed and the next second you're perfectly fine. You know, that's what always drew me to animation. And it's fun, it's quick, it's fast paced. You know, it's cool like that. What drew me to anime, I started wrestling in high school. And a couple of the older guys on the wrestling team watched it, and they turned it on to me, and I started watching it, and for me, it just connected, and I thought like there was like really good values in this anime. Like they're like, oh, don't give up, fight hard, you know, even if you get beat down, and a lot of it was like fighting spirit and stuff like
Yeah.
that, kind of like what you see in New Japan or in any movie where like, oh, a villain kicks a good guy while he's down, you'll never beat me, you punk, about to stab him, looks up, good guy wins. Just like a wrestling match, just like an anime show.
Okay.
It looks like the end of the world's about to happen, and then the good guy comes back, or whatever
Swoops
it
right
is.
in.
You know what it is? But it shows like principles, morals, but it's also entertaining, you know? And for me, like, that's what drew me to anime, because it was like super fun, super entertaining, super fast paced, but at the same time, it was like there was a code behind it, you know? And that, you know, that was cool.
Well, as far as animation goes, it also ties into video games, of course, which I know we touched on briefly last time. But you like survival games a lot. That's kind of your go-to?
I do. Well, I do the survival horror games. I like to jump. You know, I like to be scared. So, but like, I also like to struggle. I like it to be somewhat real. You know, because I hate like games where like say, okay, here's 1,000,000 guns and bullets, and okay, you gotta
Go
fight
crazy,
these
yeah.
guys, and it's like, cool, but like not realistic. I like the game where like if you miss your shot, you only got 3 bullets, and now, oh no, and you know, now it's a struggle, and you got to strategize and maybe run around this way, and you know, you use your brain a little bit. Make a video game, even though it's a game with reaction time. Also make it like a puzzle too.
Yeah.
And by doing that and making challenges like that, you can do that, you know, especially if the developer's smart.
With
know?
all of these tactics that you've been developing from playing these games, if some kind of apocalypse or
Pe-
something
pe-
was to come out.
People don't realize how prepared I am.
Okay.
How prepared I am for a lot of things.
Yeah?
Now, like for a financial crisis, I'm not prepared for that. But for war, when it comes to like, I can climb mountains.
I'm sticking with you if something happens.
I can break people's bones and faces with my elbows and hands and knees and feet. I can shoot a gun. I know how. I took some classes. I'm pretty skilled. I know how to do some survival, so I can make a fire out of sticks.
Okay. So did you do all this stuff with that in mind, or is this stuff
Oh
you've
yeah.
learned? It
Oh
is.
yeah. I mean, when I run down the street, some people think it's cardio. I'm thinking about tackling my prey. Just like,
Someone's behind you, or you're just running away.
I'm so hungry, I gotta catch this. And there's nothing there, but it's there.
Really?
I'm kind of crazy.
Okay, so you're the person to stick around with if anything
I would
goes
say
down.
so. You know, I'm a good guy, and I can like live off almost anything. I barely eat food. I don't know how. I mean, I don't know how I'm this big.
Aside from the sush.
Well, when I can.
Yeah.
I live in Pennsylvania, and the sush is not loose there. You know, it is not running wild, my friend. There's not much sush going around. There's one place called Lily's. I actually got a gift card for Christmas. It's all you can eat.
Very nice.
But it's crowded because it's like the only good place
Okay.
in the area. So, but I look forward to that arrangement happening.
Have you
soon.
ever thought about going on one of those survival show type things? Or
I have. The
You
one I
have?
was thinking about was Naked and Afraid
One of my
I got
favorite
because I got a
shows.
sweet bod, and I was like, and I know how to survive. So I'm like,
There's no awkward moments when you're like you have to meet the other person.
Well,
You're just
there's
like, what's up?
There's always, I'll be honest, I'm married, and there's still awkward
course.
moments. I'm like sitting on the bed. I'm like, well, I'm not looking my greatest. I'm kind of hunched over, you know. But Trust me, when there's a camera around, I know my angles, my
Okay,
lighting,
you know how to
my
work
shots,
it.
especially in nature. Nature helps everything be more beautiful. So this guy already, stop it.
I'm hoping one day I just turn it on. It's just a leisure. I'm just about to watch.
And
And
I'm
the next
just
thing
like-
I know,
I'm like, bro, that's not how you make a fire.
you swoop into
You're
the
fucking that up completely. Yeah, one day.
One day.
I think I'm waiting for my independent wrestling fame to take me to sci-fi horror movie fame, like Sharknadoes.
Yeah.
And then from that fame translates into Naked and Afraid
Okay,
fame.
I like how Sharknado's like one of the pinnacles. That's
Oh, yeah. Well,
Yeah?
I wouldn't say just that genre. I'm happy with Leprechauns. You know the Leprechaun series? I'm good with a lot of different series that are also involved with the sci-fi network.
I think that just hit the Can't Scratch Beaver mark for me. That was
Yeah.
good.
Leprechaun's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jennifer Aniston, was in the first one, if you
Okay.
didn't know that.
I
Big
know
name.
of it. Haven't seen it. Worth it?
Ah,
Okay,
you
that
haven't
face
lived.
tells it all.
You haven't lived. You
Ooh.
haven't lived. Till you see, I think it's, what was it? The guy who plays Willow, Warwick Davis.
Okay, take your word for that.
Little guy, little person. He plays the leprechaun. Does great work. He drives a little leprechaun mobile in it. He goes after his pot of gold. Dude eats a piece of gold. It gets serious.
Okay.
It gets real. Leprechauns
check
are
it
real.
out.
Check
I'll
it
shoot you a
out.
tweet once I've seen it.
Magic. There's
Okay.
7 of them. He goes to the hood twice. Leprechaun in the Hood, Leprechaun in the Hood 2.
Oh wow.
And those are probably, to be honest, the greatest leprechauns. And there's a leprechaun in space.
Should I just start with the hood one?
I would start.
You need the backstory.
I'll be honest, you don't need the backstory.
Okay, maybe
you
I'll
can
start with the hood.
You can start at any leprechaun, and they bring you up to speed. Also, the story varies leprechaun to leprechaun, even though it's the same leprechaun. There's different ways to attack him and kill him, and he has different weaknesses throughout the series.
Okay.
But usually, he wants his gold.
He wants the other side of the rainbow.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, just to bring things to an end, is there anything you want to leave with everybody viewing?
You can follow me on social media. I mean, that's about it. Instagram, I post some pictures. I used to post sexier pictures, but I had to stop that because things were getting out of control. Twitter as well. Follow me. Oh, Riddle Bro at Instagram.
Yep.
Twitter, Super King of Bros at Facebook, Matthew Riddle. And I have Snapchat as well. I don't know. I think that's PW Stallion. Pro Wrestling Stallion. Because that's what I am, and that's what I do.
Amazing. Thank you so much for cheersing.
Cheers. That's
Cheersing.
I was. It's not a
Yeah,
cup,
yeah.
but I was like,
There we have it.
why not?
Thank you
Yeah.
so much.
Thank you.
It is my pleasure. And remember to everybody viewing, you can visit us at musicblogger.com for all exclusive interviews, features, videos, and so much more. See ya.